All right, week 4 picks. Rodney was 7-9 last week. Good picks, good picks.
Hey,
Uh,
look,
I went I
that's
went 11-5.
that was a that was a yeah. There was a lot of upsets this past week. Not gonna lie.
There's a lot of good games this week.
Yeah, there were some good games. There was some major upsets. I mean,
Mm.
last time that record came around, my team got into the playoffs. So gotta love the NFC East.
I feel you on that. Let's go. Cincinnati at Jacksonville. Do we really got to pick this?
I mean, it's common sense. Uh, even with their little kickoff, field goal return for 6 points, it still wasn't nothing special.
you,
And
you know, I really think they had the momentum in that game though until Trevor Lawrence did that flea flicker
yeah, that
flick. I don't know if he was throwing it out of bounds or he just,
yeah,
yeah,
I don't know what was up with that. Honestly, I mean,
yeah, that pick six was the momentum
chasing
swing right there.
chasing Burrow look like they're on the same page, like they're picking it right back up from LSU. So I would say definitely the Jaguars aren't getting more than 10 points, and if they do, it'll be like 14. So I got the Bengals winning.
Let's see. All right, I got Bengals. Washington at Atlanta.
I'm always going with my team. I picked 24-21 field goal. Both teams are hot garbage right now. Our defense and secondary is getting ran over. I don't know where they're at. Our offense is finally sparking. Antonio Gibson last week definitely had a good run. Good. It was a pass, not a run. It's a pass.
That's good
Um,
screenplay.
it's a good screenplay, but expect him to get back in the motions of like before he got injured last year, which will be very great to see. Matty Ice on the other end, probably going to tear up our secondary again. Our issue is we're not starting Bobby McLean, and we're not starting the other guy from the Dolphins that we signed. So our free agent acquisitions aren't playing in our secondary. Like, forget Cameron Curl, forget all the people that's been there. Put the people you paid to come here in. Maybe you might get a different outcome. Front line always looks good, but I don't know. No Julio. I still see us getting burnt at least once. Burnt toast.
Yeah, this is a pickup game for me because you just don't know, truthfully, if Atlanta's defense is going to be okay or not. Their offense, they they can throw the ball. Matt Ryan can throw the ball. They got weapons. But I think this is the week that Chase Young in the defense line that everybody talks about finally steps up. So I'm taking the WTFs. I'm sorry, that hurts me to say. Um, but you got to pick. You got to pick Houston at Buffalo. Oh man,
I definitely got Buffalo. Like,
yeah.
I,
Tyrod's not playing. This
Tyrod's
game's not
not
gonna be
playing.
close.
Deshaun's not playing. The
This might
Bills,
be worse than the
obviously,
Washington game.
uh, probably because they don't have a starting quarterback. I mean, at
I
least
told
our
you about
quarterback
Davis Mills
starter.
though. I told you about Davis Mills though.
I'll give it to you. You told me about him, but what did they end up doing?
Hey man, that was a rough game. They held in there though.
They held in, but all that matters is that Jameis Crab leg W.
Yeah, you right. You right. All right, we're both on Buffalo. Let's go. Chicago at Detroit.
I don't know. It's gonna be pretty interesting. I chose Chicago by
Mm,
7.
mm.
Um, but finding out that all three quarterbacks are back healthy, they don't know which one's starting. Like, how do you not know which one's starting week 4?
Look, no clue. They got no freaking clue what they're gonna do.
You got Fields, Foles, and the Red Rifle himself, Andy Dalton. if I
Matt
w-
Nagy has no clue.
if I was him, I would start Fields and rotate Foles in if it's getting bad. No offense to Dalton. Dalton's not. He hasn't even won a Super Bowl. Has he been to the promised land? At least Nick Foles has proven himself. That's just me. If
Yeah.
you got the quarterback that you wanted from the get go at 100%, I would see what the rookie does if he's messing up. Put in the person that was supposed to be your week one starter from the get go. It's not his fault he got hurt, and your
No,
practice.
100%.
So
I really want to change this pick now. Just thinking about it. Uh, you had one net yard passing,
yeah,
68 total yards passing. And I don't want to hear it all on Matt Nagy. Justin Fields did not look good throwing the ball.
no, definitely not.
So, but in Detroit, you never know. I mean, Dan Campbell is got them boys playing, but they're just not good.
66-yard field goal.
Yeah,
I
which
don't know.
66 yarder should have been 71. Yeah,
I
let's
don't
not
know.
get into
He
that.
was drilling 60-yarders from in
Excuse
practice.
me. There was delay of game on the offense.
You're right. They didn't
It
call
wasn't
it, but
called.
like they said, the question was the Fox play clock and the field play clock on the same thing? Because if it wasn't,
You're right.
you
You're
can't
right.
really penalize them. Because how many times do we see, oh, the play clock's down? Oh, there was a game week 2 where I saw a Raiders player go like this, and the play clock went from 5 to 40. I was like, what the hell?
Oh, should go to 25. 25. But yeah, I'm on Chicago on this too. Carolina at Dallas. You can't pick against them. I mean, you can't pick them, can you?
I see. This is where my household living is different. I have a Panthers fan, and then I have.
Oh, so you have to pick them.
It's not I have to pick them, but I do like them by 3 points over y'all. No
I
matter
tell you
what, I
what.
feel like it'll be 3 points because their defense and y'all's defense. It's like these two teams are perfectly matched. Offense is clicking on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Defense is definitely clicking on both sides. The only thing is health. With
Yeah.
no McCaffrey, that may be a little dangerous, but they just traded for a big time corner.
Yeah, because J.C. Horn, their number one pick, broke his
Exactly.
leg. So you
So,
have to trade for C.J. Henderson, but is he gonna be up to speed in 4 to 5 days?
I mean, let's look at
He
the
is stud.
defense. The defenses were the same for the Broncos and the Panthers, so he should be fine. But the question is going to be is what are they going to do at running back? Like they need a running back,
Chubba Hubba. Chubba Hubba. Chubba Hubba 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 Hubba.
but it's not the Christian McCaffrey effect. So
Look,
I have it. I have it 24-21 Panthers just for the simple fact Darnold's going to score, Dak's going to score, and it's going to end up being a defensive game, and a field goal is going to make it. And y'all lost by field goals already this year.
hey, we won by a field goal already too.
Exactly.
So,
So
I think our defense, the people coming off the COVID list, gives us more pass rush. Michael Parsons can play more of a linebacker / hybrid role like he's been playing because he's been playing DN. So it gives him time to rest. He can, you can rotate him and Jalen and Van Der Esch and Neal and Curse off. I mean, that's 5 different linebackers right there, and all 5 of them can be starters.
yeah,
So, so I feel like we'll be fresh. We'll be fresher. Neal didn't play because he was on the COVID list, so he gonna be fresh. We get some D line back. Man, I like us. I like us by like 2. Like
you
it's gonna be a
say
really good
2,
game.
I say 3. So I
Yeah,
guess y'all are going to get a safety at some point.
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it happened. I
And
mean, Oakland had 5
yeah,
points at one point
yeah,
yesterday. I was like,
yeah. They got a safety. They did. I forgot who they played. Oh, um,
Miami
whoever. Yeah, Miami did a bubble screen into the end zone.
dummies.
Yeah. Speaking of Miami, Indianapolis at Miami.
Definitely taking the Colts. Even
Yeah,
though
I'm taking
Carson Wentz is
Carson Wentz with 2 ankles.
with 2 ankles. Zach didn't have such a great game. Hopefully he will be back 100% and prepared for this. The Dolphins, I mean, you're definitely going to see their defense try to step it up, but Still no good. Still no good. Quarterback throwing right now. So Tua
100%.
was on IR until what, like week 7?
I don't. Did they put him on IR?
I think so.
Huh?
I think.
Yeah. I
I
I
think.
like Carson Wentz with 2 ankles.
Yeah.
Cleveland at Minnesota.
I got Cleveland winning this by a field goal as well. Um, he's gonna get Odell back 100%. I think he's gonna get Landry back. Their defense has been pretty good. Um, you know how I am with Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, he has his safety blanket of Adam Thielen. Um,
What about Justin Jeffries?
yeah, Jeffries is
Jeff
there, but
Jefferson.
Thielen's his go to. We all know
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
How
Yeah,
many complete? Didn't they have a record of like he had the most attempts and completed passes to just the one receiver in a season?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, the question will be, will Cook be 100%?
Well, they just won without him.
Yeah, but
He didn't even play.
against that Browns, you're gonna need some play action.
Oh, absolutely,
You're definitely
absolutely.
gonna need play action.
Yeah, I'm on Baker. I'm on
I
Baker.
say Baker gets a rushing touchdown. I'm gonna
Oh,
be bold.
yeah, yeah. I can see it.
I'm gonna be bold.
Uh, the Giants at New Orleans.
New Orleans. Alvin Kamara finally woke up. Jameis Winston's doing those crab leg W's. His pregame was pretty hilarious in the huddle. I was laughing at that video. If you have time, go look at that. That video
Mhm.
was hilarious. But I definitely got them winning. I need them to figure out what they're going to do with Michael Thomas though. Seriously, because I don't know. He's letting me down just like Larry is with the Cardinals.
Well, he's out the first 6 weeks.
I know, but you got to figure out what you're going to do with him when you come back because Jameis isn't throwing to him. He hasn't thrown to him in
Uh,
practice. Like, what is he going to do
yeah,
with him?
he threw to him all last year.
All last year? I mean, what, 2, 3 games?
You gotta
Taysom
think there
Hill
was
was
no,
also throwing to him.
but you gotta think there was no OTAs last year either. So Jameis, you throw on the side. I mean,
Yeah.
you get together and throw. I mean, yeah, it's not like hot routes and all that, but
I say in this game,
well, Giants are awful.
I say in this game that he's going to get picked off by Jabril Peppers, probably. And
Okay.
then they're probably going to mess around and get Taysom Hill as tight end.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I just think the Giants have nothing on offense. Both wide receivers pulled a hamstring. They got Barkley. Their offensive line is okay, but not great. And then Blake Martinez, their linebacker, probably their best linebacker, towards ACL this week.
Yeah.
So he done. The Giants are done. Absolutely done.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely. I definitely feel like they're done because also you still haven't got Saquon in any
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
rhythm. Like, there's nothing that they can do obviously with him right now. Golden
no.
Tate's what, not even really doing anything for them either.
Is he on that team?
I thought he was. He was last year.
No, I thought he retired.
Maybe.
Thought he retired. I thought he
See,
was on
that's how
the
you know it's bad when you don't remember any wide receivers for that team right now.
Yeah, yeah. I thought he was on Good Morning Football. Um, filling in. Anyways,
RG3?
Tennessee. Yeah, yeah. T- Tim Tebow's out there. Tennessee at the Jets. Yeah, we don't have to pick this one either.
No. There's.
Uh,
Hold on. Can we pick how many times he's either going to get sacked or throw an interception?
he
Because
gonna throw.
5 interceptions 2 weeks ago, 5 sacks this past week. I
I'm
mean,
going under on interceptions, maybe even on the sacks.
I say 5-3.
They're gonna figure it out though. They're gonna be good. Robert Solon
Sam
is truthfully.
Darnold effect. That's all I'm going to say. Sam Darnold effect. You take Zach Wilson and a good wide receiver out of that area, put them on the Giants, they'll probably be a winning squad.
But you got Corey Davis.
Like I said, take Zach Wilson and
Hmm.
whoever his wide receiver is that he loves to hit, put them on the Giants, the Giants are the better team in New York because right now
You,
both of them stink.
100%. Well, we knew that the Jets would stink. Uh, Kansas City at Philly.
After the game last night, there's no question what's going to happen. And let's not forget about the acquisition of Josh Gordon to that already fired up offense that they have.
That's last in their division. Correct.
Yeah, but they needed the other weapon.
Well, they needed something.
They needed that other weapon. I mean, what they got? Josh Gordon, Sammy Watkins. No, Sammy Watkins is on the Ravens now. They got
Uh-huh.
Josh Gordon,
Tyreek Hill,
Tyreek Hill,
Hardman.
Hardman, Kelsey, and then what's his name? Edwards. Even
Yeah.
though he's having some mistakes, like they need to get him in a playbook ritual right now.
I
He's gotten
think
too many
Patrick Mahomes
drops.
is trying to do too much. I think he is.
His game against the Ravens reminded me of Jalen Hurts last night. Actually, his last game. Who did I play the last game? The Chargers.
Yeah.
I think like the scramble. Even you saw it with Jalen Hurts last night. The scramble was horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
you shouldn't have to scramble out the pocket. They
Yeah.
paid these people to protect you. Stay in the pocket and throw at least one or two times. Kill them with your
The
arm, then
biggest
you can
thing
kill
is
them
the
with your
RP.
feet.
Yeah, the RPOs. Jalen had no clue about the RPOs. Like you run out of the pocket on RPOs. You can't. Your offensive lineman downfield. He did that 3
Exactly.
times last night.
Yep. And they got flagged
Negated.
twice out of the three.
Yeah, two big plays.
Yeah.
Got sacked on the third one.
Yeah.
Kansas City by at least 7.
I'll say 35-17. I'll say they blow them out. Because
Yeah.
if they're not getting nothing on special teams, they're not getting nothing running, they're not getting nothing throwing. Their defense isn't proving to be that great if someone can put up 40 points on you and Dak Prescott, which I mean he's still good no matter what, but if Dak can do that with y'all's offense,
But
Patrick
yeah.
Mahomes can do that with his offense that averages what 30 a game almost for the past 2
Yeah.
years.
Absolutely. So yeah, Arizona at the Rams.
At first I had Arizona, but I had to think about what the Rams have been doing. Rams 27, Cardinals 24. I just think if they get Henderson back healthy, hopefully, that running game will definitely take that secondary out of it because their backup running back has been doing well. So
Uh-huh.
I think the Rams are definitely gonna they're gonna spread them thin on that one.
I think Kyler Murray does just enough to beat them. I think their defense does enough to hold in there. Um,
I don't know. The Rams defense, Jalen Ramsey is gonna. I mean, this is what we've been waiting for. The clap down part. What 3?
yeah, but the Rams haven't played anybody with a mobile quarterback.
That is true, but I mean, let's
Kyler
be honest.
Murray
Are
does a
we
lot with his
worried
feet.
about the mobile quarterback when their front line is Aaron Donald, who can push the pocket back, and some decent linebackers?
I mean, yeah, you can push the pocket, but if he can get out of there, then
I
he
mean,
can
yeah,
make moves.
but I mean, they also got a new quarterback themselves. So I mean, J.J. Watt and company's gonna
Yeah,
have some fun
yes,
trying to
sir.
get to him because by the time they try to get to him, the ball gonna be in the air.
All right, so let's go back. Let's see, Seattle. I'm taking Arizona.
Okay,
Seattle at San Fran.
I got Seattle.
Okay.
Fans are over it with Jimmy G, and he hasn't been playing that great. If they do start Trey Lance, it's gonna be a murder no matter what. That defense is gonna pick apart whoever's back there. Like that's just it.
Um,
Chris Carson.
I'm taking San
Carson
Fran
has
because
definitely been doing well too, by the way, because I have him in fantasy, and Jesus Christ.
I'm taking San Fran because Seattle's got the number ranked 32nd, which is the last in the NFL in defense.
That's fine. They can be last. They make plays
So,
when they need to.
Baltimore at Denver.
Baltimore,
Mm.
28-17. I love Teddy, but that that offense, that defense right now, it's gonna be hard to beat. I see Latavius Murray
I'm
also had
taking
the
Denver
breakout
because I
game.
think that defense in Denver is a. I think Denver's defense is a top 5 defense.
Definitely, they're always going to be a top five defense, but I don't see them getting to Lamar just like you don't see the Rams getting to Kyler.
No, I see him getting to Kyler. I just don't see. I see Kyler make a couple plays with his feet, and that's the game changers.
Hey, Lamar went what 2 fourth down attempts to lock out some games. I'll
Yeah.
take it.
Pittsburgh at Green Bay.
There's no reason to pick this. We already know Aaron Rodgers is going to destroy them.
Yeah, and then Tampa at New England.
Dog, I Darth Vader comes back to town. Can't. I'm not a big Tom Brady fan,
Can't
but
pick against. Can you?
can't pick against that 38-14. If they
Yeah,
even
yeah,
allowed them to get that many points
yeah.
from the
With the rookie
Patriots.
quarterback, Belichick knows little tricks here and there, but Tampa's too much for
I
New
mean,
England.
he knows his former quarterback, but
Yeah.
he doesn't know that system.
All right, and then the last game, Vegas at the Chargers.
Raiders 30, Chargers 28.
Yo, I am a big chart on. I'm on both teams right now,
Yeah, they're both
but
playing really
I
well.
I am on Vegas right now. I think Vegas is really good, but I I love Justin Herbert. I really do.
I just think with the way the Raiders defense has been playing and how the Chargers offensive line is, this is going to be their real test. They thought
Oh,
we were going to be a test. That's going to be a test. That defensive front
100%.
is, especially with Nessup and all their linebackers,
Well, yeah,
it's scary.
yeah. With Max Crosby and that D line, man, the Raiders defensive line is stacked. I, but I think Herbert can get the ball out quick,
Yeah,
and Keenan Allen and Guyton, Gayton, um, and the tight ends, man, they can play a factor. I've already watched both. I watched the Vegas game because I had money on it versus Miami, but I've watched Chargers because they already played Dallas, so I
yeah.
definitely was invested. Um,
Also with the Raiders is going to be watching Waller
oh,
because the
oh,
Chargers like linebackers can't keep up with fast tight ends. Like we saw
yeah,
that. We've seen that for past 4 weeks. Logan had a good play against them. Y'all had a good play against them.
yeah, yeah.
Kansas
Tight end,
City,
tight end, tight end.
yeah, Kansas
But
City is gonna probably kill them at later on in the season too with Kelsey. The
no,
Raiders are
no,
nickel them now.
they have Darwin James is truthfully the most. We talked about this last week too.
Yeah,
Darwin James is very underrated, and I think if he shadows Waller or something Samuel Jr.
yeah.
Because
I see them putting the rookie on him just because
yeah,
he has more. I mean, they both have good speed, but he has
yeah,
the youthful speed
yeah.
because James still has to look at the entire field. If
And you
he's
gotta play
if
safety. Yeah,
exactly
one hundred percent.
if he's not looking at the entire field because he is their play caller. No one else wears that green dot except for him.
Yeah,
I remember when he came out the game and told him he needed to switch helmets against us because his helmet was fucked.
yeah,
I definitely feel as though that they will. It's going to be an interesting game, but I just don't think they have what it takes to cover everyone on the Raiders. That's
yeah.
just me.
Henry Ruggs is playing really good this year, and I
Exactly.
think I think a lot of people are surprised. But again, I always say it. Last year there was no OTAs, there's no off-season workout, there was no nothing. So this year you have all that, and the
It shouldn't
teams
be a
that
surprise because him, Jerry Judy, Chase, even them certain ones being rookies, at the end of the day, they're still good. Terry
yeah,
McLaurin still killing
CD
it.
Lamb.
CeeDee
No,
Lamb still killing it. The only one that's questionable right now, which they were making fun of it last night, your corner has more touchdowns and receptions than his brother right now.
oh
So
yeah, absolutely.
that
Yeah,
that
Steph.
that's
No, they're tied, isn't it? They're tied. Oh,
Yeah,
and touchdowns.
yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
bad.
Stephon Diggs needs to step up. He's on my fantasy. He's killing me right now.
Same
Um,
here. Yeah,
but I love Stephon Diggs. I think he's one of the top 5 wide receivers in this game.
definitely. If him and if the Cardinals can get um D Hop back
Yeah,
into it, because last week wasn't that great.
no, but they shy away, man. I think he got the best hands in football. Just throw it up to the man.
Exactly. As Matthew Stafford, when he saw Calvin Johnson on one Megatron, he
Oh,
was getting the ball no matter
yeah,
what.
100%.
It doesn't matter if he's 6'8" or he has DeAndre Hopkins' hands and he's short. I'm throwing the ball to him.
100%. All right, we disagree on 5. We'll see if you better record than a 7-9
Hey, the 7-9 got my team into the playoffs.
without Dak.
I don't
After
care.
with look what he doing now.
You want to make a friendly bet on our games? Because we can.
Yeah, we can always bet always good.
Okay. We can make a little bet on your Cowgirls versus my no names.
Yeah. Bet's always good. Everybody know that. UVA all day, bet good.
Bet good.
Always. All right, boy.
All right, Brody.
Let's go. We'll see y'all next week.
You're